Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, welcome. So today's video, I am going to be trying to do a whole house clean with me. Our house right now is thrashed. Big surprise, I know it seems to happen a lot, especially right now with the quarantine. I say that in quotations because it's technically right now in my town a stay at home shelter in place order. We do not have to be quarantining. We're still allowed to go out and do grocery shopping and necessity things. However, I know the next few weeks is supposed to be worse. So our plan is to try and basically just stay home the next few weeks, not having to run to any grocery stores, anything like that. With that in mind, we did run to Walmart this morning and started to stock up on a few of the snacks that I knew we were running low on. And we got ourselves all set up for that. But my house, oh, it's bad. So we are going to tackle cleaning. My husband is home. He's outside right now barbecuing. We're making ribs for dinner tonight, and he's marinating some meat for tomorrow. So you may see him pop in and out throughout the background. He is home. He has tomorrow off, so he may end up helping me. He also does need to take a nap soon because with him working graveyard, he's normally in bed around 1 o'clock, so he may need a nap to make it through later in the day. We'll see how it goes. But let's go ahead and get on into the video. So on this day, I wanted to do a little bit more than just surface cleaning. I wanted to make sure that everything was actually cleaned. So I did go ahead and vacuum off our couch. It hadn't been done in a little bit, and our dog does lay on it sometimes. So I wanted to make sure to get any of the hair off and all of that. As you can see, my house has been taking a beating with everybody home all day. You would think that because I am home all day, I'm able to sit there and clean throughout the day, but that has not been the case. I feel like it's busier than ever, you know, with the homeschooling type thing for my daughter and everything. My husband is back to working full graves. He is considered an essential employee, so he is working every day, and my house is just taking a beating.
All the rules, talking way too loud, and you're talking rude. You're playing a game, driving me insane. Your heart is back, and it's a fact, no turning back. You got me tiptoeing around you like you made of glass. Got an invincible fence letting everyone know.
Now I am super excited. We did end up getting a new Dyson. My last one was a V7, and we did end up purchasing the V10, and my V7 worked great. I had no problems with it. However, I got the basic version when it came out, so it was just the motor head. And now I got the V10 Cyclone. So it comes with extra brushes, and it comes with a soft roller brush for the wood floors, which I think works amazing at picking up all of the fine dirt from my backyard. After I finished vacuuming, I did want to go ahead and go over to my stands and get those cleaned. I hadn't cleaned them in a few weeks, and I really wish it picked it up on camera, but these were so dusty. So I went ahead and emptied out whatever toys that didn't need to be out here. I do try and leave some toys out here for him because he plays out here, he plays in his room, he plays everywhere in the house. So I like having access to toys wherever he is going to be at a lot. But I did go through and pick some out to put back into his room and just left a few out here.
When I use my witchcraft, when I use my witchcraft, watch me use my witchcraft.
Banana
Now, something I did recently purchase again was a wax warmer. I used to use these all the time, and we lost all of our wax warmers in the fire that I had at my home about a year ago. So I did purchase a new one because I like just having the scent of things, and sometimes I don't want to burn the diffuser. So I got them in lemon basil, the wax cubes. It was from Walmart, and I really love the smell of it. It makes everything just smell so fresh and so clean.
The memory of you just come running by.
Now, after finishing up in the living area, I went ahead and moved on into my son's room. I mean, it's a typical toddler room where there's kind of just toys everywhere. I did still have clothes laying out from when I had changed him that morning, so I wanted to tackle his room. But first, I wanted to build this little cubby. We're looking at getting a 6-hole, so it'd be the same size as this cubby shelf over there, but have another section on the top for storing his toys in. I do really like the one along the wall. We got that about a year ago from Amazon, and it's worked really, really well at keeping things stored and separated, but it is really quick to get messy, so we're looking at maybe using this sort of system to store toys in. And I was also considering storing larger toys in the bins. However, as you can see, most large toys don't fit in it. You can only fit like one thing, and that's not a productive use of space for this room at all. So how do you guys store larger toys in your toddler rooms? That's definitely something that we're struggling with, and I know it's only going to get worse before it gets better because he is only 2, and big toys seem to be the fun thing for him at this age.
When you were leaving, I need you even more than I did before. You had the last word when you walked out the door. You drive me crazy, I want you to stay here. Now I'm here alone, I hate this party and I don't know anyone. We get drunk and we fight, but I forgive you although you drive me crazy, I want you to stay here. You'll be the death of me still, you're my medicine. Yeah, I need you, I need you. You light a fire just to put me out again. Still I need you. I'm weak for you. Yeah, you. Yeah, you. I'm weak for you. Yeah, you. Yeah, you. Now we're back where it started. You say you're sorry, so we forget about it. Simple as that, but I don't know where my heart is. Still all that I want is you. Yeah, you. You'll be the death of me still, you're my medicine. Yeah, I need you, I need you. You light my fire just to put me out again. Still I need you. I'm weak for you. Yeah, you. Yeah, you.
Now that his room was mostly picked up, I wanted to go ahead and fold some laundry that I had done of his earlier that morning. And so I did go ahead and sit here and fold it. And my husband was awesome enough to hang up all of his hanging clothes while I continued to fold and put away laundry.
I'm always losing control. Is that what you want me to do? You'll be the death of me still, you're my medicine. Yeah, I need you, I need you. You light a fire just to put me out again. Yeah, I need you. Weak for you. Yeah, you. Yeah, you. I'm weak for you. Yeah, you. Yeah, you. Now I'm trying to let you go, but I
battery did die and I did not notice it while I was folding all of his laundry, but I did want to go ahead and give you guys an overview and show you that everything was nice and put away. I used that box for mismatched socks. I know they're around here somewhere. We always find them. And just put everything away. We do have empty drawer right here that he likes to put random pants on and shove in, so I did take those out to wash them. A lot of his 18-month clothes no longer fit, and I have been putting it aside to donate to a friend. These are all of his 2T like furry fuzzy pajamas, and I do need to go through those and reorganize them, but he pulls them out and tries to put them on. So I didn't have time this day to do that because it was almost time for me to go and pick him up. Now, since this break, my daughter has been awful about cleaning her room. We did have, like I said last week, some friends and family over, and her room got wrecked in that process. So I told her that I would help her clean it, and then I decided that I was just going to go in there and get it done because she's been so busy, I feel like, with school stuff, and she's had a really hard time adjusting to the new schedule and not going to school and seeing her friends every day. So I wanted to do something nice for her, so I did go in her room and clean it, and I had more laundry of hers to put away, and I kind of wanted to organize her drawers a little bit better anyways. So I did go ahead and do that, and I'm really liking so far her dresser being a little bit more organized. I think it's easier for her to grab things, and it's definitely easier to put things away, especially when everything has a designated space. I did struggle a lot with her shorts because she has a lot of like jean shorts and things, and these are more shorts that she wears like underneath dresses or like if she's lounging or for PE. And so I was trying to figure out the best way to store them because she does kind of have a lot. Most of this was all donated to us after she lost all of her clothes in a fire. So we have a ton of clothes for her, more than I think we had before everything happened. So, just figuring out a system that works has been a battle, but I think I am finally happy with it, and I think that everything is going to work out a lot better now. I did have a few of her skirts drying in the bathroom from doing laundry, so I did go ahead and add those in as well.
Try to help you let it go. Try to help you let it go. If you got something on your mind, I'ma try to help you let it go. You got something on your mind, I'ma try to help you let it go. Baby, I'ma try to help you let it go. Oh no, try to help you let it go.
I did notice in her room, her desk was getting pretty dirty, so I did want to go ahead and wipe it down. And then for that one, I just used the Norwex cloth, and I just got it wet, and it was able to get a lot of the dirt and stuff up off of it. This dresser was another thing that was gifted to us after the fire in our home, and so it was never like perfectly, cleaned or anything. There are spots that need to be kind of touched up. Somebody had gone through and painted it, but she really likes it, and I thought it was really cute, so we've kept using it in her room, and just getting a lot of the stuff that I thought was stained on it off was awesome. It makes it look so much fresher, and I am super excited with the way it turned out. Also, these Norwex cloths, I love using them. I switch off between using sprays and just the Norwex cloths or e-cloths. They work really good, though, for when you have like furniture like this that you're trying to get in small spaces and just get it cleaned up really well.
Epiphany rising, got a lot wrong, you see bright as lightning. Already memory don't really care what you feel, what you feel, what you feel. Shame on me thinking it was just a phase. Got me like ooh, got me like ooh. And if I'm recognizing your mistakes, got me like ooh, feeling so ooh. Now I brought my worst behavior, throwing a party in my head. Yeah, prayers from all my saviors. Just let it rain all over me, over me, over me, over me, over me. False advertising, you were not meant for me, still not surprising. Need no apologies, cause I just don't really care what you think, what you think, what you think. Shame on me thinking it was just a phase. Got me like ooh, got me like ooh. And if I'm recognizing your mistakes, got me like ooh, feeling so ooh. Now I brought my worst behavior, throwing a party in my head. Yeah, prayers from all my saviors. Just let it rain all over me, over me, over me, over me, over me.
Now, while cleaning her room, I noticed that she had a lot of small things all over her floor, like popcorn kernels, and I was honestly super annoyed because there was so much popcorn kernels all over her room. I let her have popcorn in there occasionally when she's watching a movie or something, but yeah, they were everywhere. She did not leave everything in the bowl, so I did take out another attachment to clean the little kernels up everywhere, and I noticed her baseboards were looking a little dirty, so I did go ahead and give those a quick wipe down, as well as her door. I don't know what it is, but the front of her door especially was so bad. I think it's from my son always hitting her door when he wants to play with her. So I did go ahead and use the Norwex cloth and wiped all of that down as well. Now that all of the rooms were cleaned, I did go ahead and move on into the kitchen. This is much later in the night, and my son is already in bed by this point, and my daughter was asleep, so I wanted to go ahead and get the kitchen area tackled. I've said it in 100 videos, and I'll probably say it in 100 more, that, you know, especially the island becomes a catch-all for us, and I feel like there is always stuff up there. So I'm really trying to be better about it, but I have not been successful with that at all. So hopefully we'll get there at some point, but until then, I'm just going to keep on cleaning it over and over again.
When you're down and you stare out your window, hoping that you'll come up with some words to say. That's not okay. When you feel like you're fed up with heartbreak, and you know that you can't take another day. Well, that's not okay. We can never go back this road. You never go back that way. I see you standing in the corner like it's over.
Now, normally we host Easter at my house, and for every single holiday, we always have the kids come over and decorate these cookies. I always get these cookie sets from Walmart. They had 2 different kinds for Easter, so I got both packages, and I wanted to allow like my daughter to still have some of the normalcy, even though we're not going to be hosting like a big Easter or anything this year. My sister may just come over, and maybe my parents, just kind of depending on where everything is at that point. But I did still want to pick up these cookies. So if you're looking for something cute for your kids to do that's going to entertain them, these cookie kits are awesome. It just comes with icing and sprinkles, and they can decorate them. And my daughter loves them. We've been doing them for several years now, and they still have not gotten old.
You say all the right things when I'm hurting. You always pick me up when I am down. It's like you have a spark that leaves me burning. Yeah, you just have your ways to get me high. You make all my dreams come true.
Alright guys, and that wraps up today's video. I was thrilled to be done. I felt like I had been cleaning all day, and it was nice to be able to just sit and relax, finally in a nice and clean home again. And everything just smelled so fresh and so clean, which is one of my favorite things in the world. So yeah, that's it for today. If you are new, I would love if you would join my YouTube family by hitting that red subscribe button. If you did enjoy this video, please click that thumbs up button. It really does help my channel a lot. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.